everybody, and welcome to the final episode of the Channel X E3 special. This is the E3 wrap up, and I gotta tell you, this is gonna be a good one. And I am your host, TomDog247. As always, I'm Tom Dog all day and Tom Dog all night. Woo, baby! All right, so that's it. This is it. This is the final E3 special of 2018. This is something that I've been waiting for, and this is the whole. This is the real deal. This is what's going to go down. Who was best in show? Um, the best game. That nobody knew. That nobody knew about until the E3 briefing. Um, big shockers. All over the place. Pretty much everything that went down, and some hidden, some other things. I couldn't find any hidden things. So if there was any that I missed, by all means, leave it in the comments down below. Say, hey, you missed this one, and I'll be more than happy to accept that. So I have all these notes down here. I have too many. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is it. This is the real deal. I have them all written down here and everything. So, I'm not going to go into detail because I already gave out what I mentioned about each showing. We'll start off with the Xbox briefing. It was very good. As I said, it was really, really good. A lot of surprise. Some games that weren't really mentioned and everything. And this was a really good show and everything. I thought it was really good and very entertaining. They did 50. They did 50 games. A lot of them, most of them were exclusives, and it was a really good show. It really was. But a lot of big surprises, and some huge games coming out and everything, and it was really, really good. So kudos to Xbox. Over to PlayStation. Well, we'll do the PC. Yeah, we'll do Sony next. And then we'll do PC. It was okay. It could have been a little bit better. Um, they did show off some interesting things, and they did show off a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops and everything. It's just a trailer, but no really not really in depth of what they were expecting. They should have been, this show could have been a lot better, as I stated before. All they did was show trailers, and it was kind of weird. It was kind of awkward that they had that pause in the end. That intermission in the end. After the Last of Us Last of Us Part 2 first look, and it just kind of took away from that. And they could have at least did more with it, and everything. The PC briefing was okay. That's the next thing we'll talk about. It was decent. It was decent, and they had a lot of good games and everything, and just talking about the games. Kind of like the Xbox, but not as good as the Xbox one. And then of course they did the Nintendo briefing as well. And that right there was was amazing. It was really, really amazing. Um, they really do need to go on stage. I know they don't want to do the you know, whatever the reason may be, but with the fact that um with the fact that you know with the fact that they're bringing Super Smash Brothers on the Switch and everything, it kind of I wanted to hear the fans' reaction when they added Ridley, because everybody wanted, a lot of fans wanted Ridley, and they now finally got that. So um hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So anyways, we so should I really wanted to hear the fan reaction of the Ridley announcement. I think again that would have been a lot better. Um, but still, it was a good showing. So, um, I already mentioned on the last episode that Bethesda did a very good job with their presentation, as they always do. EA should have expected more from them. Square should have did would have been all right. Ubisoft came really close. They had a really nice showing too, especially with the surprise entrant of Shigeru Miyamoto. I thought that was a really good touch right there. I thought it was really awesome. And but yeah, nothing to really go home about. But I already stated my of who was best in show, and it definitely goes to Bethesda for for that. But as far as consoles go, um, Xbox, Sony, Xbox, PlayStation, or Nintendo, I have to say that that Xbox had a better show, and but the PlayStation could have did a lot better. Um, Nintendo had a good showing too. It came really close. You know so the top three is in order, of course. Xbox, Sony, then Nintendo. Um, not saying that Nintendo had a bad show. They didn't. They did good with the Nintendo Direct. It's just the fact that, as I said before, fan without a fan reaction, it's just not, you know because I missed that audience reaction. And but I am glad to see that Ridley is going to be in Smash Brothers. So it is really, really good. But um but again, without the audience reaction, you kind of miss out. So um but overall, Xbox had a better briefing. And but Nintendo did come really close to beating Sony, and by that, it came really, really close. It was like a margin. It was like an index card away from winning. Everybody knows it. But um, and the worst I said, of course, was EA. Um, EA could have did a lot better with their presentation, but Square um is also tied for that. But overall, the show was good and everything. So, all right, so we actually got that out of the way. So congratulations again to Xbox for putting on a very good show. We had I enjoyed every moment of it. And now let's do what we came here for. And that is the top 5 games that were shocking. We do have some honorable mentions to start off with. Now for this one, is basically it's games that nobody knew that was coming out. You know, that they kept everything quiet after after the links, and you know, in spite of leaked information that some of these games weren't even affected by that. For example, um, like Fallout and Battlefield and Call of Duty, you know, that sort of thing. Um, but every other game that was kept under the dark, we'll get there. But we do have some honorable mentions, of course. Um, Super Mario Party, um, Just Dance 2019, Battletoads for the Xbox, Forza Horizon 4. I think, yeah. I gotta look at my notes here. Yep. Okay. Um. Also, Unravel 2 won't be on this list because of the fact that the game is already out, so there's not worth mentioning. The sports games we already know. All the sports games we already know that those were going to come out. And the Elder Scrolls 6, and it was really tough. It was really tough. Tough decision to do so, and I wanted to at least throw one Nintendo title on this list. Which, with that being said, number 5 is Starlink, and the fact that that's going to look really, really good, especially with the integration of Star Fox. Now I know this is going to this title is going to be for all systems and everything, but it does look really good. But I'm putting this on the list for the Nintendo Switch version because of the fact that Star Fox is going to be in the game. So that's the only Nintendo title that we have in there. Coming in at number 4 is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This definitely came out of nowhere, and a lot of people were excited for this, and it really blew everything away. Coming in at number 3, I should say, sorry. Gears of War 5. Huge pop once again. It was really good. It was amazing. The trailer, it looked really, really good. Coming in at number 2, Last of Us Part 2. That one was really, really good because of the fact it did get a huge pop. but not as big, not as big as I would have hoped for. But it was still a huge pop, right up there with Gears 5. But this actually beat it, beat Gears 5. With the fact that they had some the trailer, some gameplay footage, and it was simply amazing. Um, Ellie's more of a badass in this one, and we're definitely looking forward to seeing her kick ass when the game comes out. And then at number one, the most surprise entrant that was not leaked or anything like that, Halo Infinite. And I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, Master Chief is back. Definitely had a huge pop at the opening of the Xbox briefing. It was really, really good. And me being a Halo fan, I'm excited for this new adventure and seeing Master Chief. And who knows, maybe this is the last run. We don't know. It's hard to say what's to be expected in this Halo series, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I hope you all had a great time watching the E3 briefing as much as I did. And I gotta say that this year was really amazing. This is a huge time that we do here, and this is when I'm at my busiest, and this was really, really awesome, and at a great time. Didn't have no hiccups or anything like that, and I'm glad for that. No errors, no mistakes, and everything. And I'm really, really glad for that, and I'm really glad that you all were able to pay attention, to check it out too. And with that being said, that's pretty much all the time I have for tonight. I'm debating whether or not I'm going to do a full Channel X episode for tomorrow. Seeing that it's Saturday, but it's debatable at the moment, so we'll find out. Haven't debated yet, but I'll keep everybody posted on what I'm going to do, because there's a lot of stuff to break down when we go back into the swing of things. So maybe I should, but who knows what may happen. But be sure to follow me on Twitter at TomDog247, so you can keep up to date with what I'm going to be doing and everything. And if you missed any of this episode, as soon as I turn off that camera, you can check it out. And leave a like. Thumbs up the video if you like it. Leave a comment on what was your favorite coming into E3, and what you were most excited for. What was your favorite? Nobody's wrong. Nobody's wrong in this. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what games you were really looking forward for. So definitely, leave a comment there. Ringy dingy that bell so you can get notified, so you can keep up to date on what I'm going to be doing next. So you can see what I'm going to be doing. And also, more importantly, more than anything in the world, face hug that subscribe button. We will see you again next time with a brand new episode of Channel X. Till then, this is Tom Dog saying take care, so long, peace!